Hola mi gente! Welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to be here today because it's actually been a little bit since I've sat down to film a video, and during that time I accumulated a lot of things that I've really been enjoying, and I thought it would be fun to share with you guys what these things are and how they have impacted my life. And so yeah, so today's video is going to be a July favorites video, and I am really excited to show you guys everything, so let's jump straight into it. Sorry, I think the camera is shaking a little bit because Shasta, my cat, is rubbing against the tripod. Okay, she walked away. She had her little moment of self-care, self-love. So yeah, let's jump into the video. So I want to start off with mouth products, and these are two that I've been really loving right now. This one is the Gum Deep Clean Expanding Floss, and it's actually really cool. My friend, she recommended it to me, and it's cool because it's like a normal floss, except when you actually start putting it between your teeth, the floss like expands. I don't know how to explain it unless like you use it, and I don't know if it's gross to show you guys me flossing, but it is really cool, and I don't know if it gives you a deeper clean because of that, but the experience of using the floss is just really fun, and it's cool to watch it expand as you're going through your flossing routine. So yeah, and also the packaging is super cute. I don't know, I thought it was so adorable and I really love it. I also have been loving this little tongue scraper, and it comes with its own little package. You just take the top off and this is it. You can pull it out. I've wanted a tongue scraper for a really long time. This one is made of either metal or steel. My sister actually gave it to me, and it has these little handles that you can hold on to while you scrape your tongue. I really like it because I feel like it gives me really nice breath like after brushing my teeth, or even like if I had a coffee and I don't like want to brush my teeth right away, but I want to get rid of like the taste or like the smell of coffee on my breath, I'll just go in and like scrape my tongue, and I personally feel that it makes a huge difference, so that's why I really love it. And I've also heard there's a lot of benefits to scraping your tongue, such as like keeping you healthy and not contracting as many illnesses, just because you're getting rid of that bacteria on your tongue and you're not swallowing anything. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So I'm really loving that. Moving on to skincare, I have quite a bit of stuff that I'm really loving, so I'm excited to share all of that with you. First, I have been loving the Bioderma H2O Hydrabio micellar water and this little cleansing pad. It's reusable, and it's from the brand C.E.O. I don't know if they actually sell C.E.O. in the States, but they do here in Canada, and they sell it at like Shoppers. And this little pad is super cute. I love that it's pink, and I love that it's reusable. I just will like wash it with warm water and soap after like using both sides, and it stays really soft. So yeah, that's why I have been loving this. And I pair these together, the Bioderma micellar water. I love this stuff. This one is made for dry skin, and I love it because, for example, in the morning I'll splash my face with a little bit of water, and instead of like cleansing my face with soap, afterwards I will just put some of this on the cotton pad or the reusable pad and just kind of like go around my face, and I feel like it does remove a lot of like the dead skin and sweat and dirtiness that I accumulate overnight. And then I'll do the same thing at night if I didn't wear any makeup that day. It's super gentle, and I love it because it doesn't leave my skin feeling dry. Already having dry skin, I hate that feeling of when you wash your face and like everything feels tight, but this one does a really good job of making sure that my skin feels hydrated. And then I love that I don't have to rinse it off. It makes me feel like I'm nurturing my skin, and then I'll just put on my like skin regimen on afterwards. So yeah, I'm really loving these two at the moment. The Ordinary has some really amazing products, and these are two that I am loving at the moment. This one is a hyaluronic acid, and it's the 2% plus B5. And this one just leaves my skin feeling super soft and really hydrated. The only thing I don't love is that it is a little bit like sticky, I feel, but it does sorry, I have my window open so I feel like you can hear everything outside, but it does leave my skin really hydrated, and I love that I can use it as a base for building on moisture and hydration for my skin during the day, and I use it both during the day and at night. And in the steps of my skincare process, this is the first thing I put on after cleansing my face. I've also been loving this one from The Ordinary. It's the Buffet and Copper Peptides 1%. And this serum is super nice, and following it up with, or using this after the hyaluronic acid, you know how I had mentioned that the hyaluronic acid feels a little bit sticky? I like that this balances that out, and it makes my skin feel really soft and supple and hydrated, in addition to the hydration that I get from the hyaluronic acid. So this stuff is amazing. I use it at night only, and I use it at night because it is kind of like an anti-aging product, and I feel that at night I can get more of the benefit because I'm just resting and sleeping, and so my skin can absorb that, and I'm not using it during the day where I'm out and about and probably touching my face or putting on makeup. That way I get all of the benefits from the copper peptide. So yeah, I am loving it. In addition to those two, I also have been loving the C.E.O. Glow Vitamin C and Turmeric Face Oil. This one is from Sunday Riley. The packaging is gorgeous. I love it so much. It's really beautiful. And I have a little stuff on my finger. My sister recommended this one to me actually, and I'm so happy she did. I was looking for a vitamin C serum, and I love the way it smells. I love the smell of turmeric. I put it a lot in my food, and I'll even sometimes put it in my drinks, and it just is a very comforting and cozy smell. So I had no issue using this at all. I was just living a dream. And I would use this in the mornings right after putting on my hyaluronic acid, and also right before putting on my moisturizer. So I highly recommend it. This one is a smaller bottle, so I will be purchasing the larger one later because this one is almost out. I don't have very much left. So yeah, I loved this. It was so good. And to end my skincare favorites, I have been loving these two sunscreens. This one is the Supergoop This one is the Supergoop Glowscreen. I adore this sunscreen. It really does make you look radiant and glowy, and it makes me feel like a goddess, especially now that we are in summer. I have been going to the beach a lot, and sorry I've just really been enjoying feeling radiant, and so whenever I put this on I feel so pretty, like I'm just a goddess at the beach, and it gives me this beautiful glow, and I love feeling that I am protected. This was the mini version, and so I'm excited because once I finish this up I will most likely be purchasing the larger version and using that probably all year long to get that summery glow. And then this one is the Daily Protect from Banana Boat, and it's 50 SPF. I love this one because it is the spray sunscreen, and I really like using this to reapply sunscreen on my face throughout the day. You are not supposed to spray sunscreen on your face because I think it's bad to inhale the SPF, and so what I'll do is I just spray a little bit in my hand, let kind of like all of the vapor, I guess, go away, and then I'll just pat it onto my face and my neck. And I love it because, like I said, I've been spending a lot of time in the sun this summer, and sometimes when I am wearing makeup, I don't want to go back and put on like a creamy sunscreen because I feel like it'll just like melt all my makeup together. And so having this one is super nice because I can just pat it in and I won't be ruining my makeup. So I highly recommend it. It's also really nice for hard to reach areas like on my back, and it's very easy to use, so highly recommend. Moving on to makeup favorites, I have quite a few as well, and I will start off with these two. So this one is the e.l.f. Brow Lift Gel. I love this gel. It is amazing. It works really well. I feel like it sets everything in place, and it's very affordable. It's a clear gel, as you can see. And yeah, it's just super easy to use. The way I use it is that I will put on my like brow pencil first, and then with my brow like spoolie, I'll just tap it in the spoolie into the product and then just lightly brush my brows, and it really does a great job of holding the shape of my brows the entire day. I rarely ever have any little flyaways, which happens often because my brow hairs are pretty long. I like to keep them full. So yeah, this is a product that works just so well with my eyebrows, and this is one of my favorite all-time products. It is a highlighter from the brand the Nubian by Juvia's, and it is the color Nefertiti. I love the packaging. I think it's super pretty. The color is gorgeous. It's also a loose highlighter, and I don't know why, I just really enjoy it being a loose highlighter, but it is so beautiful. I don't know if my camera will focus on it, but if you can see, it's just like a gorgeous rose color, rose gold. And I love using this as a highlighter. I love putting it on my eyeshadow. I love using it in my lipstick too. It's just super versatile. I think the color is just so beautiful, and I love how it looks on my skin tone. And it also gives me that like glowy, vibrant feel. I feel like a goddess when I wear it. Yeah, it is just so beautiful. I highly recommend it. I have also been loving this palette from Milani. It's the Luster Light palette. The front is like basically gone, but it's just so beautiful. It's kind of like all of these berry colors. They're super fun and really gorgeous, and there's quite a few shimmery colors in there as well, and so I don't know, I just love how they all pair so well together. I'm a huge fan of using pinks and purples on my eye because I have brown eyes, and those colors just make my eyes pop. I'm actually wearing some of the colors from this palette on my eyeshadow today. And yeah, I love this palette. I think it's super pretty because you can use it year round, but what I love is that, for example, in summer, I don't know why, pink is just a color that I really like gravitate towards, and it makes me just feel very tropical and very pretty. But I think it's also perfect for like Christmas or when you're transitioning from summer to fall and just having a mix of pinks, and then with another palette you can mix it with browns or oranges. I think those colors mix so well together, and then like I said, in Christmas, just having like the berry theme, I think it's just so cute and really gorgeous. So yeah, I am in love with this palette. It is so beautiful. And finally, I have been loving these two lip liners. They are my favorite ones right now, obviously because they're my favorites video, but they're so gorgeous. This one my sister recommended to me as well. It's the Maybelline Color Sensational liner, and it's in the color Dusty Rose. It is so pretty. Let me actually show you what it looks like. This one is not like a matte color, but it is creamy, and I feel like it does stay on your lips for a while. It's just velvety and gorgeous. I love it. And then the other one that I also use is this one from L'Oreal, and it's the color Riche Matte. This one is in the color Infatuated With You. And what I love to do is mix these two colors together, and they just make the most beautiful color combination. I actually am wearing it right now. I don't know, I think it's just so pretty. I'll line my lips with this one first, and then I'll go in and add some color of this one, and with a little bit of Vaseline I'll just mix the two together, and it's just so pretty. I adore that combination. So yeah, I'm very happy with these colors. My next category is books. I have been really into books, not just in July, but the entire year. Although I do feel that in July, and maybe just in summer in general, I've made more of an effort to read books. But more specifically, I have been loving like trading books with friends, and also finding books in those little tiny libraries that you'll sometimes see like randomly in a neighborhood. It's a really fun way to discover new books that you might never think of reading. Sometimes it can be hit or miss, but recently I was going to a friend's house, and on the way I saw one of the little free libraries, and I just peeked in and I found these two, and they look really good. This one is Craig Davidson's Precious Cargo, and it says, "My year driving the kids on school bus 3077. I am really excited to read this book. The cover is super cute, and a lot of people actually did tell me that this book is really good, so I'm really looking forward to reading it. But basically it's about the author kind of telling you a memoir of the year that he spent driving these kids on this specific bus and how it changed his life. So I'm really excited to dive into this one. And then the second one that I found is called The Unhoneymooners, and it's by Christina Lauren. I thought the cover was so cute, and it really called to me. I love all things tropical. I love the color yellow. And I was just like, it looks really fun and sweet and like funny. I'm really excited about that. One of the reviews says witty and downright hilarious. So yeah, I can't wait to like jump into this book either. I think it's gonna be really fun to read, and I feel like I'm gonna have a really fun time just like laughing and learning about the story of whatever is happening in this book. I also have been loving these little bookmarks. They are so cute. They're magnet bookmarks, and I got them from, it's a set of 3. The other 2 I already have inside of books, but it's from Indigo, the bookstore here in Canada, and it was so cute. I just love the design. It's like this little flower with eyeballs, like so adorable, and you can just magnetize it, like put a page in between, and then it'll keep your spot. I thought that was really fun compared to like regular bookmarks, so I'm loving this. And last but not least, I guess this category can be called lifestyle. So I have been using and loving this little bag from Lululemon. I think it's so adorable, and it goes really well with all my outfits. It's so cute. You can just like open it like this, and it has a little magnet that you can snap, and you can put in your stuff inside. And then there is this zipper that will help keep everything secure. Then there is a little zipper in the front, and you can put things in there. And if you open it under here, there's another little pocket here. So yeah, it's super nice, really convenient. I adore it. I think it's so cute. I got the color black because I just thought that it would go really well with everything, and it does. It's been super handy. I've used this way more than I thought I would. I think it's more on the expensive side, but because I've been using it so much and I've been enjoying it so much, I definitely think that it's worth it. So yeah, I'm super excited. I also love the material because it doesn't get wet. Like it won't, it's like waterproof, which I think is really cool. It hasn't rained too much here in the summertime, but I think if it did, it would be safe. So this has been like my ride or die whenever I go out to the beach or with friends, or I'm running an errand and I just want to throw in my phone and my wallet and keys. It has been super handy, and it's just so adorable. Plus it like expands, which is really cool, and I think that's awesome because it does hold quite a bit of things. Next up is my wallet. I adore this wallet. Recently I went to New York to visit my sister, and we walked around to different boutiques, and we stumbled upon this one that sold the brand Ode? OAD New York. It's this one right here. It's just so cute. I love that you can open up this part of the wallet and store your cards. It's really convenient, and then you can have like your cash in here. And then what's super nice is that it has this back part, and you can just open that up and you can keep your extra cards or your coins in here. It's super nice, and the color is gorgeous. It goes with a lot of things that I own. I love how like beautiful it is, and I'm not actually sure if it's real or vegan leather. When I bought it, it was just like oh my god, this is gorgeous. I need a new wallet. Like, yes, I want to spend on this. But it's been holding up really well. I've been making sure to take care of it like with my life because I adore this wallet. But it's like gone through a few things. It's gotten wet and it's fallen on the ground, but it is holding up really nicely. So I'm really excited to age with this wallet. Like, it's just so beautiful and gorgeous, and I love that it's compact and just cute, and yeah, just like an aesthetic. Then I've also been enjoying using disposable cameras this summer. I actually haven't gone to reveal this one. I can't wait though, because we already used up all the photos, but it's been so nice because I feel like I actually don't remember all of the photos that we took, which is cool. It's going to be a surprise looking back at the memories and be like, oh yeah, oh my god, I remember that. So I really can't wait. But I used to love disposable cameras. Like in the 90s when I was little, I would take photos all the time with disposable cameras, and I miss that. So like bringing that back and using this in the summer and just like really taking a moment to be present with my friends and my boyfriend, live in the moment, and like being like, oh my god, you know what, I'm gonna snap a picture of this just to remember. I'm so excited. It's made me feel just more fulfilled and happier with my life, because it's like moments that I was like, I'm having so much fun. Like, I want to capture this. It's so special. So yeah, I'm really excited to go and reveal the pictures. And to finish up the video, I don't actually have it with me, but biking. I have been loving biking around the city. It has been such a beautiful experience, just being outside and being free, letting the wind like fly through my hair. And here in Vancouver, it's really beautiful because we have what's called a seawall. It wraps around the sea, and there are like bike lanes that you can go on, and it's so nice. You just like bike along the water, and it's so peaceful, it's super fun, and I feel like it's just such a nice way to let go and forget and just kind of like escape. I have definitely been needing that. Work has been a little crazy right now, and so having that as like a way to just kind of let my mind wander and be out in nature and also do some exercise has been so nice for me. I feel super vitalized, and so yeah, I am very grateful for that, and I'm super happy and just loving being able to explore the city in that way. Yay! So that is all for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. This was super fun to film. I didn't realize how much I had accumulated over this amount of time, but I've been just very grateful for all of these products and how they have each impacted my life and just made my life better. So I'm very, very grateful. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that you know this isn't like to show off or anything. It's just genuinely like I'm very happy with how I have been impacted by all of these things that I'm using, and in a way also just to express gratitude for having them in my life and making my life better. So yeah, hopefully this will help you also to reflect on your own life and just be grateful for what you have and find your own favorites and use them to the max. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Let me know if you have any recommendations, anything you want to see in the coming videos, and I will definitely take them into consideration. Thank you so much for watching. Adios!